As you're preparing to hike the Grand Canyon, one thing to keep in mind is that the weight you carry matters in your bag, but also in your body. And so I'm hiking the Grand Canyon again in 4 weeks from now, and so I'm working to drop a few pounds because we moved about 6 months ago. My whole routine got upended and easily put back on some weight that I had lost, and so working to trim off as much as I can. This last week I've trimmed off about 6-7 pounds so far, and that's mostly just been being super strict about low calorie diet is what I'm doing right now. So just be aware that every pound you carry down into the canyon, you're going to be carrying that right back out. I have only done day hiking of the Grand Canyon, going in and out the same day, and so I've got a backpack, and I don't have to carry all my sleeping gear and that kind of stuff, and so that reduces weight, but that also means I have to go in and out on the same day. If you're going to be camping down at the bottom, try and just make it to where your gear is as light as possible. That said, even though you're wanting to try and pack light, make sure you still have enough, because if it's better to have, especially water, but more water and more food than you need than not enough. Worst come to worst, I have found, especially on a challenging hike like the Grand Canyon, that the people that are also on the trail are among the nicest people in the world, and they will give you what you need if you're in a pinch. You can get little bits from other people. I mean, I haven't had to do that, but I know that I could. But so as you train for the Grand Canyon or whatever big hike you're training for, you'll become familiar with what foods your body likes and how your body responds to it, how much you need. Just bring a little bit more than you think, and you'll be in good shape. Another important note as you train, even if you're doing fairly simple hikes, make sure to bring whatever gear you plan to have on when you do the actual Grand Canyon hike, or whatever challenging hike it is you're preparing for. Even if you're doing a pretty simple hike, you want to be used to carrying exactly what you're going to carry, wearing exactly what you're going to wear, even down to the same underwear and socks. I mean, you could have multiple pairs of the same ones and make sure you wash them in between. But that will help prepare your body for what it's going to carry. And so you want, when you get to the actual big hike day, you want your body to be completely familiar, or as familiar as possible, with what you're wearing, what you're eating. You're not going to change anything on the big day where you're doing the actual Grand Canyon. So prepare your body by just carrying everything you're going to carry, even down to what's in your pockets. If you haven't already, I'm making a series of videos giving some advice like this one leading up to my hike of the Grand Canyon in 4 weeks. So in the video description I'll have a link so you can catch all those videos and get other tidbits of advice. The last one I did focused on mileage and a little bit on staying hydrated, so check that one out, and I'll have some other ones coming forward as well.